Hey everybody, welcome to Bura. This episode, I'm going to be talking about Udemy stock, what some analysts saying the price target for Udemy stock is, and a new partnership is on the horizon. All right, welcome back. So today we had an interesting day so far. So it's down a little bit, and if we look at the month and basically the year here, things are kind of trending downwards. Again, I would expect if things were to go down even further, to below 14, then you can expect the downtrend to continue. And it's not just Udemy; it's a lot of other stocks as well. But as you can see, it's about 53% down from the all-time highs. All right. So let's take a look at a couple things here. So first of all, Piper Sandler cuts Udemy's price to $24. Okay. So there's a lot of, basically you can see in here, there's a lot of people that are cutting the price targets here. Some of them, the highest one I think is about 40, but there's 28, 32, 35 as well, with a neutral rating. Some people have a $37 price target here. But the short answer with this is that, as we saw maybe about a month ago, everything was like in the 30s, but now things are slowly drifting downwards here. Of course, a lot of these growth stocks aren't in deep value territory yet. If Udemy ever becomes in deep value territory, I will let you know. But we'll see. We'll see. There's a lot of things that it needs to do in order to make it work here. Now, the other thing is that before they announce their earnings, right, you could see some spikes on the earnings. And that's something, if you might want to do some short-term trades, that might be good here. But like I said in the yesterday's video, the downtrend is there until it stops. And so again, once I see that trend stop on the daily, I will let you know. But what I want to talk about today is that they have another partnership here. Now, lately, Udemy has been partnering with a lot of other companies. And, it's not necessarily a bad thing, because what they're doing here is they're trying to provide basically avenues for their UFB content, okay? And you can see MultiChoice is in Nigeria here. And Africa is a big place for online learning. Not only that, one of the Udemy's investors in South Africa, Naspers. So there is a lot of room for development there. Now, the other thing you have to understand about Africa is that while most of the developed world has great infrastructure, it's very difficult to build that kind of infrastructure in certain parts of Africa, like roads and telephone lines, power lines, etc. So a lot of Africa, you'll find like a hut with a solar panel on it, right? In some areas, of course. Of course, other areas are just as developed as every other place. But the point is that there's a lot more emphasis on kind of like mobile technology there, and there's a lot of room for growth because there's a lot of people there, and a lot of people from Africa are very entrepreneurial. And that's kind of what Udemy started on. It's like, you want to build an app, well, you can. If you want to build an app and start a business, you can do that here. And so, it's not only South Africa, but the entire continent has a lot of very smart, innovative people on it. And it's actually a good choice to go into that but the only flip side, though, is that it's, again, a price sensitive market. So you're going to have to sell more for a lower price. And so that's, again, what they've tried to do here in Africa. Well, they did in India first, and that's kind of like the rule with any company. It's not just Udemy, but like if you want to, like Apple tries to do this with a cheaper iPhone. It's just these price-sensitive markets, it's more about volume. And so when you do that, though, you do sacrifice something, and that is kind of profitability. Now, one of the things I really, really wish they would change is that if you as the instructor want to opt out of that market, you should be able to do that. It shouldn't be like a hard choice or all or nothing, which I could probably do a whole other video about, which I think I've done a small video about it, but I should probably do a whole other one. But nevertheless, if you really want Udemy to become a great stock, the answer is actually really simple. All you have to do is let businesses make a lot of money on it. And in order to do that, you need to loosen the restrictions, right? And you need to make sure that I can build a $10 million company on it, right? If I can build a $10 million company on Udemy, then great. Then other people can too. And then that way they'll grow the pie. They'll make the pie bigger, even if they take less of a percentage. And their goal should really be to make the marketplace a $5 billion a year, to generate $5 billion of revenue, right? That's what Udemy should really do. And these other things, kind of partnering with some of these things, it's not necessarily bad, but it seems like it's a lot more work for a lot less profit. And so, again, I always say that it's very easy for them to make more money. They just have to let the entrepreneurs sell the courses there, right? And be able to leverage everything within their marketplace. All right, so that concludes this video. I want to know your thoughts down below. Is this a good choice? What do you want me to cover? Please write in the comments down below. Also, if you really like this channel, you can pledge for this Kickstarter. Now, this Kickstarter is a bundle within bundles. If you want to learn web development, app development, Python and machine learning, blockchain, game development, and interview prep, please pledge for this today. And the more you pledge, the more courses you get. And this is the best way to help out not only this channel, but it's also one of the best places to get the best deal on Mammoth Interactive courses. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.